everyone! I want to share my flip through of how I set up my planner for the year of 2018. And first of all, I filled out my content. I wanted to separate the month and all my collections and everything that comes up, like notes and stuff. So I wrote out all the months, and I'm not going to track when weeklies start or when my daily pages are. I just need to see when the actual month starts, because from then on I know that the rest is like directly after those pages. So January starts on page 31, and I know that weeklies start right after that. And over here I have all the collections that I have in so far, like my yearly log and goals, memories, bill trackers and all those things. First off, my wreath of 2018. I wanted to have a cover page, as I explained. I colored, added color, I colored it in. I have to admit that I'm not so happy. I wish that I have left the 2018 blank, and I really liked how it looked when I only colored in the wreath, but yeah, that's how it is. And for the next pages I tried to not make them as colorful, because I realized that I did not like it that much. So the next 4 pages are my yearly log. I need some room to pre-plan my months, since this planner is not set up for the whole year. So all I did was writing out all the months, and with green I added in school holidays, because my husband is a teacher and it's nice to know when he's off of work. Yeah, and I added in some gray shading. That's basically all I did. And I already started writing in stuff that I knew would be coming up, like my training program. So these 2 pages, I didn't do anything here except for adding some shading. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I added some really light gray shading with the Tombow N75. It's a really light gray. Over here I decided I want to make it more fun, so I added these Polaroid pictures that are hanging on a string, and I don't know if I will track memories or not, so I didn't want to draw out like a ton of these. I just want to see if I like it or not, and I want to doodle in something here, maybe the date, or maybe write in something there, I don't know. But basically I want to see if I want to use that or not, if I'm going to fill it up really quickly. If that should happen, then I'll just put in another page of these somewhere in my bullet journal. But for now I have room for 6 memories. Then my birthday spread. Again, a little bit more, like a little bit too colorful for my liking, but it is how it is, right? So I added in some fake calligraphy and all the birthdays, and that's basically it. I still like this page a lot. The next 2 pages, since I realized this was too colorful for me, I tried to color in only tiny pieces for these 2 pages. So I have my gift ideas pages, my gift ideas page, only one, and my bookshelf, and I added some fake calligraphy there as well, but I didn't color it in, and I prefer that look. So for the gifts I added in the names and colored them in. And for my bookshelf I only colored in the plant and the lamp. And I wrote in books that I know I'm going to read next year, and after I've read those, I will add in the books that I will be reading them, and I will color them in, probably. I don't know, maybe. You will see. So next page, movies to watch. Just added in some coloring, and that's it so far. For my favorite food, I decided that I don't want to simply list them out. I wanted to have it more fun. So I added spoons and knife and fork. And I wrote down a dish that I really liked. It was lemon chicken and sauteed sweet potatoes that we had one night and we really enjoyed it. So I wrote it down here into the spoon. Yeah, and as I'm going to fill this up, I will draw more spoons and forks and knives. Yeah, and I really like this. I'm really proud that I came up with this, so yeah, I really like this, and I'm looking forward to filling this up a lot. My TV shows, so I added in the TV shows that I'm watching right now. I actually need to color in more because while filming my January setup, I binged some Riverdale. So, the TV shows that I'm currently watching are Riverdale, which I'm at season 2. Call the Midwife. I have only the last season left. Grey's Anatomy, that has not aired in Germany yet. Next season 14, I'm waiting on that. And I did not see season 7 of Game of Thrones, and I have room for one more TV show, and after that I'm going to draw out the TVs on this side as well, which I still have been too lazy to do. My waiting on list, where I'm going to put in online purchases that I'm waiting on here, and I just added some gray lines to make it easier to reference if I received that or not. Happy Mail, addresses. I filled in the names, not the addresses yet, because I wanted to show you the spread. I love this. I love that it's like, it has some pops of colors with shading, but other than that, it's like really, I don't know, I like doodles, and I really love this page. My pen test page. I realized I really love this page, but I realized that I set it up kind of not practical enough for me. I used a lot of space to fill out the Papermania Fluid Metallic brush markers, which look like this. And I really like how they look, but you can't see it, but it takes a long time for them to dry, and they do bleed through a little bit. Not actually bleed through, but the ghosting is like intense on these, and they take up so much space here, and I'm not really using them. So this is kind of annoying. And on the other side, I added in my 2 tombos because those were the ones that I finally allowed myself to purchase. I added them in, and then a really lovely friend gifted me a pack of pastel tombos, and I did not have any room to put them, so I had to add them in like that, which I don't mind that much, but I wish that I had more room for these to put them underneath each other, and I didn't want to split them up, which I probably should have done, but yeah, it is how it is, and that's what we're working with. Maybe I'm going to set up another pen test page in the future then I will definitely change it up. The next 2 pages, the only thing I did was adding in some lines on tags and sharp, and the gray lines again to be able to reference faster and not having to search for the amount and the date. This way it's a lot easier to find what I'm looking for. For my period tracker, I only added in some color, and for my notes again I added a little bit of gray but nothing else. Books that I borrowed to other people, I added in some lines again for easier reference, and then I finally got the idea of what I wanted to do with my social media tracker. I haven't seen this anywhere, so I don't know if I came up with it or maybe I have seen it somewhere and forgot, and at some point it popped up in my head. I don't know. But I drew out the YouTube plate. I want to track my subscribers and my views, and I drew out the Instagram logo, and again I'm going to fill out how many people are following me at the end of each month. Next up, my build tracker. I set up the builds that came to me in my mind. There are probably more, but I still have room to add more, and I colored in the months that these builds are due. I haven't colored in the card taxes because I'm not sure whether I have to pay them in June or July, so I need to look that up. Yeah, and my income tracker. I colored in the months. Next page, my favorite collection. I came up with it by myself, at least I hope so, because I haven't seen that anywhere. I think I've seen a collection of someone who made like a wish list for their child and used doodles and wrote out what it was, and so yeah, I did the same with home decor ideas, because we just moved into our very first and own apartment that we bought, and I want to decorate it. So all the ideas that I have are going to be doodled in here. And I left our 2 pages blank in case that I want to add something in. And then it starts with January. So I have a cover page, a little calendar for referencing. Then I have a monthly overview, and I added in some events, appointments, my training program, and tasks for the month, like builds, to have everything visibly laid out and in one spread, so I can easily see everything at once. And next up, my work hours. This blue color is intense. I should have used the light gray one, but whatever, I like it. So, I'm going to write down the hours that I worked, my habit tracker, that's all the habits I want to track in the month, but there are a lot of habits, and in my first weekly spread I'm going to focus on a few habits and try to work on those first and yeah, make them a true habit, and then I'm going to focus on some other habits. And I really need to hydrate myself better, so that's what I'm going to track here. I'm not sure if I'm happy with the layout. I probably will change it up, which you will see probably in my February setup, which yeah, clearly I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to see if I like this or not, because I tend to like the vertical layouts more, but yeah, you will see. Because I really want to try out setting up the week on one page and leaving the other page for my trackers and notes, but yeah, let's see how that will work out. So I'm going to flip you through once more everything that I have set up for my 2018 planner. And if you have any ideas for more collections or for other weekly spreads or monthly layouts, let me know down in the comments, and yeah, suggestions of themes for the upcoming months. I love reading all your comments, and on my setup video I know that I try to answer every comment, and yeah, I really like hearing from you, and thank you so much for all your views and your support, and yeah, I can't thank you all enough. So that's my long-awaited setup video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye!